Dear English learner, this video is for you if you really want to learn English. If you want to improve your spoken English, you have to listen English, you have to speak English, you have to read English, you have to write in English, and you must think in English. How to practice? There are 5 components of English language, and you have to practice all of them in order to become fluent in English. These components are listening, speaking, reading, writing, and thinking. Step number 1, listening. Listening is very powerful, simplest, and easiest way to improve pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. Listening is art. Be a good listener. A good listener is always a good speaker. Listen English every day. By listening, your listening ability will increase. Once you are able to listen, you can speak the same easily. Second step is speaking. We must talk every day in English in order to improve our speaking. Speaking is key factor to become good speaker. In order to practice speaking, we must make so many friends who are willing to practice spoken English, and we should talk to them as much as we can. Do not wait for tomorrow. Speak from today. Don't hesitate to make mistakes. Mistakes are common in the starting. Many people are willing to improve their spoken English but they never practice speaking. That's why they are not able to speak. People have common excuse I am shy to speak, but if you really want to improve your spoken English, you have to stop shyness and start speaking. Shyness is the biggest barrier in improvement, so stop it and start speaking to your friends. Don't wait for perfection. Perfection comes by practice. Okay, so third step is reading. Reading is also very powerful method. By reading we can improve our grammar, vocabulary, spellings and sentence structure. Make a habit of reading and every day. How to read? Read carefully. It's not necessary to read a lot. Read less but read effectively. If you read 10 pages but you can't learn or understood anything new, it's better to read 2 pages and read many times. Do not try to memorize, try to understand. So step number 4, writing. Every day write at least 1 page or 2 pages. Make a notebook and every day write 10 to 15 correct grammatical, correct sentences. Read them out loud many times. Try to remember whole sentences rather than individual words. Because if you know one correct sentence, you can make so many correct sentences from a single sentence. But even you know many words, it's difficult to make a single correct sentence. Every day learn some sentences, and by learning correct sentences you can speak very fluently and confidently. So last step, thinking. Thinking is very important part of spoken English, because whatever you can think you can speak. So make a habit to think in English. In the beginning it may seem difficult to think in English, but by practice and practice, we can build a new habit of thinking in English. Once it becomes your habit, then you can speak English naturally without making efforts. If you want to speak English fluently and powerfully, then stop thinking, start learn from today English in English. By listening, by reading, by speaking, make a perfect to success and celebrate.